Hi there, this is Steve.
This is Jeremy.
We're the Alabama Gamers.
Bringing you the top 10 PlayStation drop titles dropping this week, which is December 5th, 2017.
All right. So, what's on tabs to start with? So, the drop. And guys, we've been away for a little bit. Last week wasn't our fault. How many games we have? Like four?
Yeah. Not enough worth.
Yeah, so we didn't want to bring you something like that. So now we've got the top 10.
Top 10.
Top 10 coming out this week. What's the date? December 5th?
It's December 5th. There were 21 titles released. 18 of them were digital only, which, by the way, is not true. There were some that say digital only.
They always do that.
Yeah, oh gosh. There's one that says it's only for the PlayStation 4. It's clearly a VR game.
Yeah.
The whole thing. I watched every trailer I could find. Every single one is a VR. It's a VR game. They just got it labeled wrong. So, 19 regular games, 2 VR games. What's the first one alphabetically?
Well, we've got Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. It's a digital title. It's unreleased. We think it's $40 on stream right now. Rating is E for everyone. Black Lab Games. They make they also made Starhammer. You guys probably know that. Mm-hmm. It's a tactical strategy game. Travel to the heart of the first Cylon War to fight the epic 3D battle that will test your tactical prowess. Yeah, it's hard to read. Anyway, take control of the colonial fleet of the bridge, mobile shipyard, some word I don't know, and free the 12 colonies from the Cylon threat. So, it's Battlestar Galactica. Yeah. Battlestar Galactica. So it has a built-in fan base already.
It does.
So it's going to have that. The game seems really hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really hard.
Really
really intricate.
It's like the Rist of gaming.
It is.
If you took Rist and put it in a game, this is it. It's very strategical, very chess-like. Good reputation of the franchise, but definitely very hard.
I'm going to tell you how hard it is. You ready for this? It comes with a thick booklet. Mm-hmm. Like, no game comes with a booklet.
You don't even get a book anymore.
I know. Well, this one comes with a booklet because it's so much. All right, next up, number 2, alphabetically, is Chaos on Deponia. It's a sequel to Deponia, which was a Steam game that had brought over. There are currently 4, or there's 5, there's Deponia, and there's 4, like, what I would refer to as DLCs for this series, right? So then they move it over to PlayStation. They recently released Deponia, which didn't make it on our top 10 list because that is like one of those weeks where there's like 27 video games and it just didn't make it.
Yeah.
But this one looks good. It looks about the same as the other one, but now it's a much slower weekend, so it made it. This is the second of the 5, and so theoretically you got 3 more coming past this one. It's a digital release. The drop says that it's only digital, but that's not true. There's a retail release you can buy right now on Amazon for $29.99. It is, in all of PlayStation 4 games, its sales rank at 1,201 on PlayStation 4 games. So not many people are buying it, but you could if you wanted to. The rating is unreleased, but the original was T for teen, so I suspect it'll be that as well. It's made by Didactic Entertainment. They did the Deponia series. They did the Dark Eye series. And they did another series called Edna and Frank or something like that. It was a little different. The genre is a point-and-click strategy puzzle game. And the description from the drop says, Rufus is back. He strives to leave Deponia and reach the legendary floating city of Elysium. So it's about his journey to get gone. It looks interesting. It feels like Deponia. It's nothing new. So if you like Deponia, definitely pick this up. If you pass on Deponia, if you quit early, not worth your time. All right. What's the next one?
Well, it's probably one of my favorites from this one. Dead Rising 4, Frank's Big Package. It's on the PlayStation 4. You got a digital and retail on this, baby. It's $49.99, but if you do the Amazon thing like we tell you to, the pre-order, it'll get you down to $39.99, which is a great buy for this game.
Great price.
Because if you're a Dead Rising fan, I mean, it's there. They do this well. Right now, it's ranked 106 in all PlayStation game sales on Amazon. The rating is definitely M for mature. Capcom makes it. Capcom makes everything. There are so many games that I'm not even going to try to list every game. We'd be here all day, but you guys know who Capcom is. Y'all know what they make.
More popular would be what? Street Fighter,
Mega Man. That's your old school.
Devil May Cry.
And Resident Evil.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Resident Evil.
Yeah, so that's, big games for them. Action adventure zombie slaying game. Dead Rising 4. Frank's Big Package provides all the previous release game contents in one package. And additional to that, features all new game modes called Capcom Heroes, a new way to experience the Dead 4 Rising that lets Frank West wear. Oh, that's cool. The outfits of the other one. Yes, I can't wait to try that too. Because I missed that earlier in that. Dead Rising 3 with DLC trinkets. Yeah, so guys, I mean, I would call this a solid buy. I mean, especially if you like the Dead Rising
this is
series.
my pick of the week, I think. So, we got Dead Rising 1 and Dead Rising 2. You can buy this right now for PlayStation 4. Dead Rising 3 was financed by Microsoft. It will never come to the PlayStation 4, I don't believe. And Dead Rising 4 was a timed exclusive, which means that it stayed on Xbox for 1 year before. It was released December 6th, 2016. And so now the year's up and they're coming to us. But you know what? I mean, you can look at it like they got it for a whole year without us. I look at it like they were our betas.
They beta tested
it for. Appreciate that, Xbox folk. No, I don't want to be divisive, but that's what it is. I mean, we get it now. We get all the DLC for free. Some of it is less than entertaining. Some of it is like, it's got mini golf in there. You can play as Frank West in the Mega Man suit, and it looks like Mega Man, for real Mega Man, not just a suit. I mean, it really looks like Mega Man. Devil May Cry, several of the Street Fighters, I saw Chun-Li, and so they're all there. You can play as all those. So it looks interesting. You said it looks like what? Now, what'd you say it feels like?
Feels like. I'm sorry. I wrote it down. Let me get back to my notes. It feels like Dead Rising 3 with DLC
Trinklets. Okay, yeah.
Can't get it out now. Yeah, I said it a while ago, guys. Y'all heard it tell him.
All right, number 4 is Horizon Dawn.
Horizon Home.
Horizon Zero
I'm
Dawn.
not the one that's catching.
Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition. It's just the game with the DLC and everything. I mean, it's.
And I gotta tell you, some games I'm gonna just wait for that edition. I'm not gonna do this.
I did that. Unfortunately, I did that with Fallout. I almost did that with this one, but I did that with Fallout, and I did that with Skyrim, and there's one more that I just bought the Game of the Year edition. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, but look, this
The Witcher 3.
Well, this complete edition is $50, right? Mm-hmm. Well, we paid $100 for Injustice 2. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wish
bringing up that sword.
I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. I wish I'd have waited for that. Like,
that'll be the last time that I pre-order from.
The one thing that we're excited about right now is we're getting the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as a downloadable character, but we don't know when yet.
Yeah.
We just got to see them. So we can't wait for that. But
this complete edition is retail and digital. It's $50.
Which is great.
There's no pre-order special on it though. It's rated T for teens. It's developed by Guerrilla Games. They did the Killzone. They did the Riggs MC. You know what it is. It's been around for a long time.
And this game's up for Game of the Year, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I think it's the favorite, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a PlayStation 4 exclusive. It was made for the PlayStation. It was optimized for the PlayStation. It's sharp. All right, what's next?
Well, we've got the Jak series, Jak and Dexter series. You got Jak I, Jak II, Jak III, Jak X Combat Racing, all in one package. Now, these were on the PlayStation 2. They're really great games.
They were remastered for the 3 as well, the whole collection.
Mm-hmm. They're a platformer and a racing game, of course, with combat racing. So it's really great if you love the series, or if you love a platform gamer. If you're a fan of Mario, maybe you've just got done with that, check this game out. Or if you're a fan of, what's the other one? Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank.
See, I was thinking Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah. So, well, that too. If you're a fan of these kind of games, like, you're going to like this because it's a really good game. The story's good, like all that. But yeah, I'd definitely check that out. So, it feels like Jak and Dexter remastered. I mean, it's exactly what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. All right, next up is Justice League VR, the complete experience. And so, Justice League had several VR little chronicles that they had. You could be Flash, you could be Wonder Woman. It was obviously to promote the movie.
This is time for the movie.
Mm-hmm. And so now they kind of pulled it all together, and they have a set, and I think you'll pay a small bit for the set. I think when it originally debuted, it was sponsored by people. Like, I remember seeing a part where you were Batman, and it was sponsored by Gillette, the razor. So now they've kind of pulled it together. They have extended it. They've polished it off so it looks better.
Yeah.
Which I feel some kind of way about when they keep.
Well, the trailer. I watched the trailer and I wasn't a fan of it at that point because I got excited when I seen Justice League VR and I realized it was a tie into a movie, and I always hate movie games.
Yeah.
But
because they're limited to what the studio, they don't have a lot of freedom.
And they got to be fast when they get it out.
Yes, they do.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
They have to rush it.
So I put it feels like it's more than a walking sim, but it's not quite what it could be. Like you can make amazing things with Justice League, but basically because of everything you said, it's limited when it's tied into a movie like that. It's limited on time. It's limited on its vision. It's limited on trying to follow whatever the people have written down.
And Spider-Man: Homecoming did the same thing. They had to, but they gave it away for free.
Yeah.
On that, but it had a thing where you're just shooting web shooters, doing a couple things. But it was cool. But it's like 5 minutes at the most. I mean, but
and I think that's what these are. These are little 5-minute sets,
and they're just all together.
Yeah. As a set. So
I'm gonna check it out. I'll let you guys know what I think. All right, so our next game is Let Them Come. It's PS4 digital. It's unreleased. It's $4.99 on Steam right now. The rating is M for mature. And who's that game studio? I have trouble saying words sometimes.
Tarantula?
Tarantula. We'll pop it up right here and let you guys decide
They
what
will,
it is. So the genre is British. Fixed position shooter.
8-bitish.
8-bitish. Oh, my 8's gone.
It's because I pushed shift by accident.
Yes. Well, anyway.
It's an 8-bitish.
Yeah, we have to write these notes down because, guys, we can't remember all this stuff. We talk about them, and Jeremy does a lot of the typing, and I try to read it. But anyway, the description of this game is you're rock gunner, mercenary for hire with alien blood on his hands, twitchy trigger fingers that I can't say for some reason, focused on battle tactics and the order of the day. You take this ultimate survival mode challenge to wipe out every alien on this ship. So, and it feels like one of our favorite games from my childhood, Contra. If you broke your leg and you couldn't move.
That's exactly what it is. You're behind a sandbag or a box, and you got your little gun, and you just stay there and shoot them. They come to you, you just stay there and shoot them.
So it is one of these shooter arcade games, like the Terminator game,
yes,
Operation Wolf, things like that, where you're holding the gun, except you don't get the gun.
Yeah, and it looks 8-bitish, but it's still 3D, and it's clearly not 8-bit because we have a way that we think 8-bit should look, but it doesn't really look like that. If you go back and play old Nintendo, you realize it's really crappy compared to what we think it should look like. So it's made to the art style is 8-bitish, right? So anyway, next up is the Step Winter Games Edition for PlayStation 4. It is both digital and retail. Currently number 470 in all PlayStation 4 games being sold on Amazon right now. The price is $59.99 with an $80 gold edition that comes with a story mode as well as a season pass.
You only get the story mode with the gold edition?
I think so.
Oh, come on, Ubisoft.
Yeah, well, they're like one step away from EA anyway. So, all right. So the genre obviously is a winter sports sim. You can do all kinds of stuff, but it's basically you're on the mountain, and how are you going to get down? You can. What's that? The little suit that people wear? You know what I'm talking about? They look like a little flying squirrel.
Flying squirrel suit.
Yes, a squirrel suit. You know what's the word?
Paraglider thing?
Yes, a paraglide suit. You can go down in a paraglide suit. You can snowboard down. You can ski down. You can do all this stuff down.
Boogie board down the mountain, guys. That's extreme.
Oh, it's not our best episode.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, it's developed by Ubisoft, who just recently gave us such gems like Assassin's Creed Origin, who are working on. The new Far Cry.
Yeah, they make a lot of great games, but
they gave us.
I just have a problem with charging $80 just to get the story mode. Like that, I have a problem.
And I may be wrong. I was positive that's right.
Okay, so we're gonna say allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah. All right. So
the description says Step Winter Games includes Step, the massive open world of the Alps and Alaska, where you master the world's most epic mountains with a snowboard, a wingsuit, a paraglider, and skis.
Paragliders.
And now. Step, Road to the Olympics takes you on the journey to become a Olympic Winter Games champion. So I guess it does come with the story. The goal must be just for the season pass. So, all right, next up, what we got?
Tokyo Xanadu. EX Plus for the PlayStation 4. Digital retail ranking is 232 on PlayStation games on Amazon. Right now, you got a price of $59.99 on Amazon. You can knock that down to $47.99 if you pre-order. It's rated teen for teens, and then Nifon Falcom.
Yeah, we just say Falcon.
Falcom. It's JRPG. We always got to have one of these where we get difficult words to say. But, it's JRPG. The description is Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus, a massive RPG when high school students Kyoki Toshosho encounters the nightmare realm known as the Eclipse. His world is forever changed. I know I don't say words right, but sometimes you just got to go with it.
It's a JRPG. You know that company, Falcom, has done like 200 JRPGs. Plus, they've done the entire Yi series. Like most of the time, the one that we just reviewed, it was really, really good. I couldn't find a decent trailer on this that wasn't in... I couldn't find anything subtitled, and there was nothing in English.
Now, I bet you...
But it looks good. It really, really looks good. Hear that? So, all right. The 10th one is... The Walking Dead, a Telltale series collection.
Yeah.
And very straightforward. It's the Walking Dead Telltale series. It's all 3 seasons. Plus, there was one little extra bit. I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, so it's just a collection of all that, right? Currently, it's number 322 of all the PlayStation 4 games on Amazon. The price is kind of high at $48.71 for Telltale games, because a lot of those are been given away a lot. It's both digital and retail.
If you wait long enough, you might get it on PlayStation.
Could be.
I mean, for the Plus.
It's digital and retail. The rating is in for mature. The description says the first 3 critically acclaimed seasons, an anthology and a miniseries starring the blade-wielding Iron McCone are available for the first time in one package. The Walking Dead is an unparalleled journey into the heart of what it means to be a human in a world that has lost its humanity. I will say that all the first seasons have been polished, and they show a side-by-side of how polished it looks on the trailer. Guys, all these trailers, including the ones that we didn't select, are down below the comment
just
section.
right there.
So scroll down, click See More, and you'll see all the trailers, right? And then you can judge for yourself what's the best. What's the honorable mention?
Honorable mention we got is Snow Fortress. It's for the PSVR. It's digital. It's unreleased right now, the price is, but it was $14.99 on Steam. Likely it's going to be E for everyone. Developer is Mythical City Games. Things they've done is Battlefield 2 and Skytropolis. The genre, it's a snowball fighting sim. So, Snow Fortress is a VR fort building and battle game. Relive your childhood by building snow forts as you prepare for an epic snowball fight. It feels like the real deal, but warmer.
That's
so
right.
You can have a snowball fight.
You build a little forest. You have to kneel down. You raise up, throw them with your little move controllers, duck back down. It looks fun.
Yeah, I can't play this because if I do that, my wife is going to start throwing like ice cubes and stuff at me while I'm playing it. So
it's something fun to play with your kids if you're snowed in. That's for sure. Yeah. All right. Well, we're probably running late for this week. I'm Jeremy.
This is Steve.
And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think about these games that are coming out. Okay. Until then, roll tide.
Roll tide, baby.